A very good morning to you, and I hope that you are doing well this morning. As I was doing devotion again, I'm reading through the book of Proverbs 3, verses 5 to 6, and this is what it says: Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths. So, as I'm meditating on this word and I'm asking the Lord, Father, what is it that you're saying this morning to me about the scripture? What is it that you're saying? And the story of Abraham and Lot comes to mind. So we all know what happens in the story when God calls Abraham to separate from his family and go to a place that he has prepared for him. Now, Abraham, being a good guy like most of us, thinks, oh no man, I'll just take my homie, I'll take all the people that I love and care about, and we'll go and settle where God has called me to go and settle in. But here's one thing that Abraham did not understand. When you come into agreement with God and you allow Him to take over your life, you surrender to Him and you take upon the call of God in your life, there are going to be times where He's going to isolate you, where He's going to separate you from your ordinary, because there are things that He needs to deposit into you. There are things that He needs to reveal to you. There are things that He needs to work in you and through you so that they may be beneficial for everybody else who is connected to the call of your life. So here's another analogy. When you go into banks, that you go through the first door and you have to close the other one to get a green light so that you go into the door that leads into the bank. That's also how it works. The bank has high information that not everybody can go through, which is why they allow one person at a time to go through the door, because you need to be vetted to be sent to the right section where you need to receive the information that is relevant for you, right? So the same thing happens, that God will take you through that isolation period where He's going to reveal things to you, give you blueprints, give you mandates, so that there are no other voices that speak anything else, that you're focused on what it is that He's called you to do. And once that information has been deposited in you, then there is a release now of you going back to being with those people or things, going back to life, and then those things are able to benefit from what God has put on you. But here's a note that you also have to understand. It is not everything and everyone that you will have to go back to. There are other things that you cannot even, move forward into what God has called you to do until you've shut that door completely, until you have closed every connection. For some things, it may be for a season, and for some, it may be for a reason, but for others, it's going to be for a lifetime. And you need to understand that it is God first or nothing else. So if God is calling you to separate from certain things, do not try and lean on your own understanding. Do not try to, bring things along with you and try to give good reasons why those things need to be there. God knew this day would come, and He knows what it is that He set ahead for you. And there are things that you will not be able to obtain, not because of delay, not because of attacks, not because of the enemy, not because of anything else, but because you are failing to separate yourself from things that no longer need to be in your life. Close that door, block that number, don't take that call, move away from those people, separate yourself. Separate yourself and allow God to be the one that leads you moving forward. Acknowledge Him in everything that you do. Father, as I'm going in this way, is it pleasing to you? Is this where you want me to be? When I'm with this, is it what you want for me? What is it around me that does not please you anymore? Open my eyes and help me to see these things so that I may remove myself from them. I know it might not be easy, but I pray this morning that may the Lord give you courage as He has revealed to you what are those things that you need to separate from. May He give you the courage to walk away, and as you fully come into agreement with where He wants to take you, you may be able to obtain it. Blessings to you.